Hey, welcome to Lagree On Demand. I'm Lori, your trainer, and this is Training My Model. Today, 40-minute advanced workout on the mini former. This is the elevated mini. If you don't have an elevated mini, most likely you can do most of the moves. So I'll try to remember to point out your obvious alterations if that's the case. But we're going to get started with a heavy bungee squat. So put a red. You could even put, let's see, a black too. Put a red and a black on. That way we know you're not going anywhere. Grab your bungee and you're going to stand on your carriage and grab that bungee and do some heavy squats. Just very slow up and down. So we're just getting ourselves into that situation where we're waking up the low body. We're getting that belly and the buns and the whole package there to do a little wake up call. So take your time. As you notice, Trang has pretty good flexibility, so she's already got the booty down to knee level, and that's great. If you don't make it that way to start, that's fine too. You're also noticing that she's pulling up on the bungee, so there's some extra workout there, right? It's not just legs. You're going to feel your biceps, your triceps, your upper back, your chest getting engaged in that exercise as well. So it's just kind of a fun way to get started. Instead of doing the standard core move, I wanted to kind of do a nice full body wake up call using as many muscles as I could, and this one seems to do the job. So we're going to be doing this for about 30 more seconds. No big deal. Take your time. I would also say, and Trang's doing this already, your feet want to be as wide as they comfortably can to accommodate the span of your hip. So if your feet are closer together, it's going to be more challenging to go all the way down. So you might just try opening out a little bit. All right, 10 more seconds, and we'll hold at the bottom. And you could, at that time, you could keep a hold of the bungee, or you could just put your fingertips on top of the bar in 3, in 2, in 1, and hold right there. So we're going to go into heel lifts. So right there, nice. That is balanced. So we're just lifting and lowering through the ankle, the calf, really waking up that lower leg. So good. That is really nice and strong. I like it with the bungee option. Super nice there. But if you don't have a bungee, you could use a tie. We've talked about that before. But on this application, you can actually lean on your bars gently while your ankles do the work, your calves. Let those calves burn. Let that blood flow hit the ankle. I really like that. Okay, home stretch here. Hopefully the quads are talking to you at this point. They're definitely working. Glutes as well, yes. We're going to take ourselves in 10 seconds to an icebreaker. So from the toes, we will go to knees and put the hands on the bars. Same heavy spring. If you feel like red and black is too much, you could lose the black, okay? But keep the red. Either way, let's head to icebreaker in 3, in 2, in 1. So knees are going to be on the center of the carriage. Toes can be kind of tucked at the back of that ring of fire, pushing away. And then it's if somebody hit you in the belly, you would brace your upper body and curl that lower body underneath. So it's a lot pelvic tilt there, and then the thighs engage and push back away. So definitely a pushing motion for this icebreaker. And then underneath, low back stretch there. I definitely usually feel this in my lower back. I like that. Do you ever tuck your tailbone more under, Trang, on this one? On your under, not there, but now come in. So, yeah. Do you feel that in your lower back when you stretch? What do you feel when you do your icebreaker? What do you feel it right there? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But not so much booty. Yeah. Right. So generally in here, it's like somebody's hitting her and she's tucking there. So there it is. It's such a subtle move. It's kind of that pelvic tuck. Do you know what I'm saying? And then your knees do push down in a way. And it's subtle, but I think that's super important because the next move is a little bit stronger. We're going to tuck the toes in 5 seconds and go into catfish. The knees will elevate and we will be pushing that carriage away in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this one, you're going to lift those knees up and stretch out, and hopefully you're bracing your body, and then the knees come underneath the hips. So mega catfish, super strong and long, and then soften slowly. It's basically like a bear. You're feeling the knees come underneath the hips, the tabletop flat back, the upper body braced with soft elbow, and super solid arms there. So take your time, feel the pressure. It takes a lot of core to push those legs back. Looking good here. About 25 seconds for your mega catfish. Notice that the arms are silent. The whole upper body there is bracing, and Trang's lower body's doing the lion's share of the work. Ribs are knitted in tight. Core staying pulled up into the spine. Last 10 seconds. Trang will go back down to knees as the icebreaker position, and we're going to do a mega chest press simply because we are here and we have that nice spring load on. So bring yourself down in 3, in 2, and in 1. So knees come down, and this is a forward and back motion. And again, if you feel like red black is too much and you need just the red, that's fine. This is a right angle position, so you're diving in. You don't go up and down, you go forward and back. So maybe you're not going really big. Maybe you're going to hit that point where you say, I can only hold this position for so long without caving. Keep the elbow wide, keep the shoulder low, and then once you feel your upper back kind of giving out, you go, no, I got to brace, I got to push away, I got to press down. That's what we're looking for that mega chest press. So not a down and up, but a forward and back. Nice. Legs are on their way. We are coming up in about 15 seconds. That is it. Nice slow press. Feel that pectoral kind of light up as you come in and then push away. Final 5 seconds, we're going to go to a reverse runner's lunge. Now, again, I asked for a red and a black spring load because this is an advanced group, but I still feel like everybody's a little bit different, and especially on a reverse runner's lunge. So if you only want the red, be my guest, or if you want a red-white or the red-black, we're going to pop up into legs, face the back in 3, in 2, and in 1. So come on in, set yourself up for success here. If you need your balance pole, please use it. It's there. Trang will put her foot underneath the safety strap and then go into a full runner's lunge. So she's just going to push down. And how's that weight? Is that too much or is that good? Okay. All right. So go out to that full straight strong lunge and then back it up. So stretch out your left leg. All the way out. Yep, there we go. Okay, and from there, that's when you pull into the left leg. The left leg's going to allow you to come back and forth. Okay, so right leg pushes heavy down into that carriage and out into a golden angle. And then you back up. And so she's got that silver angle going as well. The head to tailbone, completely vertical. I love that. And then notice that it's just as even on her press going out, her pushing motion, as it is on her return. I like that. That's what we're going for. Smooth and slow. Notice that her left heel is high, her chest is open, and she's refraining from using the balance pole because she's good at this, which is great. So know your body. All right. Let's take a hold. Next time she's out, she's going to leave it out. So let that left leg, it can be soft knee, but the leg is going to extend and hold right here. So just a nice, strong, and long hold. Tall torso. All that great muscle fiber recruitment there in that right leg. That's nice. We've got 5 more seconds. And then we're going to do some pulses. So what I'll have Trang do is just bend her left knee. So both legs will be in a right angle in 3, in 2, in 1. And this is just a vertical pulse. This is an up and down motion. So small range. Yes. Yeah, prayer pose, nice. I love that. Really nice posture. She's going small but mighty, so there's no reason to go big here. That's nice. 15 seconds. So good. All right, we're going to take it to a carriage kick in the front in 3, in 2. She's going to hold down and then push that right leg out. It's probably not going to go very far. There's a lot of weight there. That's okay. Yes. So tiny press. That's a lot of quad. That's good. Little push. Final 15. Not here long. All right. Taking it back to finish for full range in 3, in 2, and 1. So we're just going to do our standard reverse runner's lunge for the last 30 seconds. Keeping that body in that beautiful form. Hips are even. That is nice. All right. 15 seconds. We're going to go right down to our carriage and head into donkey kick. We're going to pull up that front platform. If you do not have the lift kit, you can put your foot on the sidebar. We're coming down on all 4s in 3, in 2, and in 1. So Trang is going to be down. You can drop up, pull that platform up. And again, if you don't have that option, you're just going to put your foot on the sidebar. But this option's nice. And then your right foot is up on top, and you're turning the toes out a little bit. So whatever direction your knee is going, there goes your left, the toes go as well. So knees and toes, same direction. Rest of the body is completely tabletop flat, squared off. Notice the shoulders over the wrist and the soft elbow. Yes. Now, we don't have a mini pro, so that means we're not able to stretch out as much. The good news there is we're not going to be flying our donkey, nor will we be doing deep donkey, where your hands can come back a little closer to your knee. But this is pretty tight quarters, so we're going to stick with the basics here on this one, on the full range, and just enjoy the ride here. A lot of pressure in the outside of the heel, and that runs up the back of that leg into the hamstring and glute. Meanwhile, the ribs are knitted, the belly is pulled up, the tabletop flat back, the shoulders hover over the soft wrist and elbow. 15 seconds here. And we're going to hold. We're going to do a nice donkey kick hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then Trang will give it a nice kick and leave it there and just brace the body. Feel the body, just really hold on. Depressing the shoulders, keeping those ribs knitted, pulling that belly up. A lot of pressure in that right foot. Hang on there. 15 seconds. So nice. That is it. In 8 seconds, we're going to let Trang bend her knee into that nice soft pulse. We'll just do a little pulsing motion in 3, in 2, in 1. So right there, a little out and in, or forward and back motion, I should say. Nice. So that subtle push with that little extra weight on that spring might make all the difference in the world here. 10 more seconds, we'll go back to full range to finish off your mega donkey kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then all the way out, slow-mo. Yes. And you're like, really, the red, black? Okay. Yes. We are going to lighten the load, though. I will tell you, in 15 seconds, now that we really worked on that leg, we're going to go to the back and do a reverse floor lunge with 1 black spring. That happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on home. Okay, so a black spring, and that sounds like that might be nice, except we are going to be at the back. Right foot will be on the floor. Left toes will catch that S-strap. Whew! Sometimes that happens, right? Do you guys ever happen that when your springs won't move? Okay, so we're going to do a nice floor lunge. Maybe pull up your platform. I love that. Who needs a balance pole? Okay, so we're just vertical body here. Nice silver line, that head to tailbone in a nice vertical line. And she's keeping the left hip in line with her right. She goes down to the golden angle, and her foot is just comfortably resting on that carriage with a soft bent knee. That's the angle what we've got here for the reverse floor lunge. Slow and steady. Now that the booty has taken it and the quads, well, this is actually, in my opinion, more of a glute centric. Not that the hamstrings aren't working, but I think those first two moves really grab my hammies. But hopefully you're going to feel the buns just a little bit more on this back floor lunge. I like it. Okay, so 20 seconds to a hold. Hang on for that. There we go. All right, nice Trang. We're going to find ourselves at the bottom in 5, 4, 3, 2, and then holding right there. And you could do, she's got a prayer going. You could go a chair. You could do fingertips behind ears. You could death grip that back platform. Hang on to that move. 15 more seconds of hold. And then we're going to do some heel lifts. So remember we did a warm up with that. So now we're going to put that to good use in 3, in 2, in 1. So just an up and down with that leg. Yes. Yeah, that little embellishment kind of makes a difference. So nice. All right, in 5 seconds, the heel will stay down. Tiny pulses for 15 in 3, in 2, and 1. So you're in that glute. You're going to go up and down an inch, and that is going to talk to you there. Final 10 seconds, little up, little down. Yes. Breathing changes, right? Full range to get rid of that pain in 3, in 2, and 1, all the way up and all the way down. Very nice. That's so good. All right. So we're at the back here. We're on a black spring. So all we're going to do in 15 seconds is put that platform down and crawl right up into a giant reverse twisted saw. So 10 seconds on the clock. We won't really have to do too much negotiation here. The platform will come down and Trang's knees will be facing the back wall. Her elbows will be on the back platform in 3, in 2, in 1. So just go ahead and drop that platform, pull the carriage, and we're going to stay giant reverse twisted saw. Here we go. What's that? Yeah, right side. So body is long here, and then it gets longer as you breathe and lengthen those forearms. Going to see if we can extend and relax. This is a pretty fun, I say that with all the love in my heart, oblique set. So we're going to get really into our obliques on this one. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. This is a nice long set. Right now you're feeling pretty, this is a doable move. Your torso is stretched out. Your shoulders are going to pull up to on top of the elbow, bracing that upper body, knitting those ribs, keeping the chin tucked and relaxed. That's nice. The booty stays up out of the well. And we have 20 seconds here. In 20, Trang has a choice. She can go to side plank, forearm plank on the, you know what? I don't know. I'm going to take that back. She has no choices. I was thinking we're going to do something else. We're not. We're going to do a twisted forearm plank. So you're going to go to toes in 3, in 2, forgive me, and 1. I was thinking we're going to do a side plank, but we're not. So we're just doing a forearm plank. So your forearms are down, but you're twisted just like that. Yes, that was so my bad all the way around. So the legs are twisted, yes, and our upper body stays exactly as you did on your saw. Shoulders over the elbows, the arms are in that nice picket fence position, and then in this position, we want you to do a little flying saw. So now we're set up for that pulse, and it's just for 30 seconds, right? Little out, little in. And I love this one. I think it's such a neat way to get better at saw. So good. 15 seconds, just a little forward, little back. Yeah, so nice. All right, 8 on the clock. We will bring those knees on the carriage and pop right into giant reverse kneeling, forearm crunch in 3, in 2, and in 1. So bring that carriage in. Oh, so we're going to stay twisted. I know. This should actually almost feel good after all that lengthening. See if it doesn't. You drop your neck and hip and rib. You're like, I think that's a break. I'm not sure. No. Okay. Well, as I mentioned, it's a little bit of a long oblique set. I really wanted to work that waistline today. So hopefully you guys are loving this. You did all that nice stretched out workout, and now we're going to crunch it up. Relaxing the neck and the head, letting that hip and rib come together, tilting the pelvis, opening up the left side of your body, squeezing tight at the top. Nice. All right. So final 15 seconds here. And as I stumbled before, I'm now going to go into the move I thought we were going to do. So I'm so sorry. We're going to stay on our right forearm and go into a giant reverse side plank hold. And that happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can be totally on your knees. You do not have to go to toes, but I knew Trang would because that's who she is. She's awesome with this. So good. If you are at home and you say, oh my gosh, no, that's okay. You're at the back. Keep that hip elevated, knees or feet. I'm not doing anything fancy. This is a side plank hold and stop right there. So shoulder bracing over the elbow. Nice long line at the top there. Think about what's happening in that upper back, that scap, so nice. Hips staying up high, all of it really strong and centered here. All right. Nice long hold. Feel like going to knees, do you? All right, fight it. 15 seconds. We are finishing with our French twist move. I know. That's what I thought might get you. Okay, we're going into 5, 4 French twist. The platform comes up in 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All right, so very nice, Trang. We'll see if she's on her knees on the other side, right? Maybe on that side plank hold. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right foot in front of shoulder. That's it. And remember, guys, if you've had enough, could you do teaser at the front? Of course you could. The knees are going to bend here a little bit. You've got your shoulders over that elbow, that wrist. Is your shoulder okay? Your shoulder's okay? Okay. Okay. It is tight. You have earned it. That's for sure. All right, we're finishing up here. Small gift on my part. We're not going to U-turn, but instead we'll go back to twisted saw. So we're going to go to our left side oblique in about 20 seconds, but rather than stay with the French twist, I'm going to take it back down to the twisted saw. I think that's a good way to get rolling on the left side. 10 on the clock. Unless you want to stay up there. You don't care? Okay. All right. We will then, efficiency-wise, flip feet in 5, stay with the French twist in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, so if you guys are all that, here we go. 1 minute-ish on the French twist. Remind yourself to keep the inner thigh engaged as your legs come towards the back platform, that elevated platform. Remind yourself to keep the knees a little soft there. Tilt that pelvis. Nice softness to the elbow as well. Tabletop flat back. And hinge that hip. Very nice. All right, 15 seconds. Here we go. We'll be taking the body back down to a side plank hold. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, Trang. Okay, so down goes that platform. Left elbow will be flat on the back platform. And you have a choice of knees or toes. Trang is the Strongest gal ever. She's going for it. I love that. So we're not doing any super fly. We're not doing thread the needle. We're hanging on for that pose, that nice, straight, strong pose here. So the body is going to fight for it, keeping the hip elevated, keeping the shoulder away from the ear, keeping the ribs knitted, pulling the belly into the spine, squeezing those legs together. All of that going on this side plank hold. Might feel the energy you've got going in your shoulder. Keep the chest open, keep those shoulder blades contracting back behind you. Nice. It's just nice to know you're human, Trang. It really is. 15 seconds, 15 on the clock. We're going into that giant reverse kneeling, twisted forearm crunch. What a mouthful. 8 seconds. Her knees will go to carriage in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the forearm comes down, and we are twisting and crunching. Here we go. So upper body facing the back. Head kind of peeks in at the knees there as you drop and relax the neck and head. Really squeezing that low body tight. Not only the inner thighs coming in, but that pelvic tuck. Very nice. Okay. No pulses, no holds, just a full range, slow-mo, giant reverse kneeling twisted forearm crunch. Final 15 seconds. We're going to go to a saw. We'll take it to the saw, and then we'll do the embellishments after that. So in 8 seconds, we'll just stay with saw. The knees will come down stacked in 3, in 2, in 1. So staying right here. Now we're let the upper body lengthen. That carriage is dying to go home, right? So you're going to stay strong and keep that carriage honest there. Long arm. The less pressure in the hands, the better. Make it a forearm action. So good. We are getting ready for this forearm twisted plank. This is the one I got tongue twisted on a little while ago. So 10 seconds, we're going to let the foot come on top and stagger the leg, one foot in front of the other in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the forearms will stay on the back platform as they are. Hip is elevated, inner thighs are together. This is a simple hold. We're just holding for 30 seconds. Nice neck and head neutral. Hang on to that hold. Belly tense. Squeezing those legs strong. All right. Looking forward to flying that saw, finishing this up in 10 seconds. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So a giant reverse twisted flying saw. Awesome. Very nice. Trang, we got it. 15 on the clock, everyone. We're going to stay at the back and simply put the left foot down on the floor and roll right into that reverse floor lunge, happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So easy transition. Left foot comes down. Right toes catch the very front of the carriage so that you've got some room to go. And if you want to pull that platform up, you certainly can. It's mock balance bar there, or balance pole. Nice. So this is a vertical body coming down and up slowly. Nice. Just keeping an eye on that knee in front of you. It stays on top of the toe. Right hip not too overstretched. It comes up even with the left side. Body stays tall. That's good. All right, slow, steady floor lunge. We're going to go down and stay down in 5, 4, 3, 2, holding right there. And you could, if you wanted to chair or prayer or strike a pose, you could. We're just holding. Feeling the love in that body. A lot of pressure on the left foot. Taking the ground, holding steady. Nice bracing of that upper body. Should feel solid and in control along with the rest of the whole core. We're going to heel lifts in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 right there. So you might put your hand on that bar, lift and lower the bottom leg there. That's it. Left thigh probably talking to you right about now, feeling the quad. All right, give me 5 more seconds here, and then we're going to hold and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and a little up and down right here. So you stay in the leg, stay in that golden angle. Maybe lift 1 inch, down an inch. Just feel how that pressure works on that leg. Feel that glute getting stronger. Very nice. Final 15 seconds. We'll go back to full range to finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way up, all the way down. Keeping that soft knee, slow and steady. All right, very nicely done. So we go from our reverse floor lunge back to the red-black spring for mega donkey kick. That's happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and let that go. All right, so fun stuff. You're on all fours. The front platform's already up. We left it up, so you don't need to whack it up anyway. And again, if you don't have a lift kit, you could put your foot on the sidebar. We're squaring our body off. The hands are on the corners of the carriage. Back is tabletop flat back. The knee is right underneath your right hip. And the left foot and knee are just turned out comfortably so that you feel that nice rotation. Should feel good in the outside hip there, that medial glute, that booty. So we'll take that nice long ride. If somebody has a problem with the wrist, could you come down on the elbow? The answer is yes, you can. It's a smaller carriage, but you can totally do that. You'll feel a little bit uneven. It won't be as balanced as being on your hands, but you definitely could get this work done. Nice slow 4 count on the out. You are welcome to go with 6 if you're feeling the love today, especially on the return. Take your time. Keeping the knees soft. So good. We have pulses coming your way. 15 seconds. Actually, I lied. The hold is first. 10 seconds to a full-on donkey kick. We're going to punch it out there and leave it there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold yourself right there. Pull that belly up in. Ribs are knitted. Brace the core there. Drop the shoulders. Hang on to that energy in that left foot. It should run all the way to the heel, up into the hands. Whole body gets it. All right, final 10 seconds. We'll let the left knee soften on my count, and we'll do a pulse, donkey kick pulse in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. Little tight, tiny presses. Little out, little in. There we go. There we go. All right, feeling that hip, feeling that glute, feeling those strong shoulders. Final 12 seconds. We'll go back to full range donkey kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Final extension, all the way out, all the way in. We're coming into our last leg. We're going into reverse runner's lunge. We're on a black-red right now. We'll stay on that black-red. So Trang's going to come in, drop that front platform in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we'll finish up here. So dropping that platform, using your balance pole if needed. Here we go. Reminder, this black and red is a little bit more tense. If you're used to working with a simple red, just test your knee drive, okay? Because this is all about a very strong whole leg. You want to make sure you have what it takes to press all the way out into that golden angle and then allow your body to come back into that split squat. Even hips, keeping the right leg from opening too much with that. So keep that body evened up there so that thigh, that hip socket's happy. Nice. Staying low in the golden angle. Feeling the energy in that leg. All right, looking forward to our hold. We're going to go out and stay out in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So holding there, just a nice 15-second runner's lunge hold. It's actually a full lunge. And then we are going to back it up and do a nice split squat pulse. That happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the right leg's going to allow your body to come in. You've got 2 right angles right there. This just goes to a vertical pulse. So nice little lift and lower. Nice tight, tiny little pulses there to finish up. Nice. All right, everyone, 15 seconds on the clock to finish off the legs. And then we're going to head to the very back. You don't need any springs at all. We're going to go to push-ups with alternating leg lifts. That happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming in. Nice. Okay. And we're going to give you choices here, okay? So we're going to come down. Hands are going to be on the ring of fire in a plank position. Regular push-up, of course, is fine. So you do that. Or one leg up. I think this one's kind of fun. And you can alternate your legs if you want to in between, right? Right? So lifting a leg, coming down slow, and then alternating the leg lift. That's kind of fun and different. You want that chest to kind of slide all the way down. If you can, slow press up. And that is very difficult to do slowly, I might add. Yes. Very nice. Okay, we got it. 15 seconds, we will flip our body around for dips. Want to make sure we use all our mini today. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just rotate the body. You're going to have a seat back there. Your hands are at the ring of fire, booty close to the back. And then I like straight legs on this one. You can at least show them, Trang. Yeah, there you go. But guys, if that's tough, go to a bent knee. I'd rather have you do them completely and fully with a bent knee than having straight legs and having your shoulders in your ears. You can see Trang's got a nice space between ear and shoulder, and that's key on a dip. Beautiful. All right, we've got this. Strong, slow. Chest is open. Triceps take the love there. Great for that upper back. Final 15 seconds. We're going to take it to tailbone bicep curl. We were on a red and a black. You could try this one on a red. Give it a go. Maybe a gray. You know your body. You're going to test the waters in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to be sitting on the middle of the carriage there, heels in the cutouts. Try a red one, see what you think. If that's too much, you can go to a gray. Your heels are kind of tucked there. Yes, really. And the good point, Trang is small. You could use the foot straps for your hands if you're a taller human and this is a struggle. You're on red? Okay, so red spring. Red spring wins. So good. That is nice. All right, so we're coming to the end of our program. We've got a finish, of course, at the back. Of course, it's at the back, right? So hang on to this. We're going to do a minute of tailbone bicep curl here. You want your elbows out away from your shoulder, out away from your chest, elbows up and in. So in other words, the arms are not by your sides on this particular crunch. Nice. Leaning back, engaging the core. Yes. Last 15. I'm assuming there'll be a black or a white spring for our mega plankta pike. We're finishing with mega plankta pike at the back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you have a choice. You could put on a white if you want to. You're at the back. I even like to do this with my hands on the floor. Have you ever done this one that way? You can try it one more time. Yeah, we're going to show you one more time. You could put your hands on the ring of fire. You could put your hands on the floor. It's actually fun. It's like doing a handstand. You might be, I was going to say you might be too petite. Or you could put your toes at the ring of fire. What do you think? Will that help? Okay. So, because Trang is a little bit smaller, she's got the toes at the edge. Can you hang? There we go. I love that. Is that hard? I was going to say, you got to do a death grip. All right, we got 20 seconds to finish this up. And she is a trooper, as always. So if you don't like your hands on the ground, you can always, of course, put them just on the ring of fire. But I love this one. It's kind of like doing your own handstand. It's kind of fun and different. Finishing in 5, done in 4, 3, 2, and 1. How do you get out of that? Oh, you roll off. There you go. So good. What a good sport she is. Such a good sport. I hope you enjoyed that. 40-minute Advance with Trang. She's all that. Thanks for joining us with Lagree On Demand. I hope to see you again real soon.